Hello everyone, it's good to see you today. My name is Danny. Let's get started breathing and praying. Let's go ahead and take in a deep breath, breathing in fully, expanding your lungs. Just taking some time to pause your day, to be here with God. And breathe out, letting go of everything. Just take this time to tell God how you feel. Tell him how you have been feeling. If you've been feeling worried, stressed, anxious, angry, frustrated, if you've been feeling joyful or happy. If there's anything in your life that just isn't working, isn't moving, isn't getting better, if you're just kind of at the end of your rope, just tell God right now. Just give it to God. Give everything to God, right? We don't need to do it alone. We don't need to do it alone. Just give it to God. So you breathe in the peace, breathe in the light, breathe in hope. God, just fill us with hope. Pour it in, cast out any shadows, cast out any darkness, fill in any places that feel depleted or feel sad or empty or lonely, isolated. God, please help us feel like we're not alone. I don't know why that's coming through so strongly today, but God, help us feel like we're not alone. Fill us with hope for our future and our lives and the world, God. Breathe out, letting your body relax a little bit more, sinking deeper onto whatever it is you're sitting on or laying on. As you breathe in the peace, breathe in the light, breathe in gratitude. God, we are so grateful for you. We really are. God, just bring a memory to our minds of a time we felt joy. Simple joy. It could be pizza, it could be ice cream, it could be an event from our past, but let us remember a time we felt joy. And then let us step back into the past as if it was happening right now. Just immerse yourself in the sensations of that memory. Touch, the taste, the sound, the smell, colors, images. Just really enjoy it. And then look for Jesus. Where was he? In your imagination, just let it go wild. If Jesus was there in that memory, where was he? Was he next to you? Was he across from you? Was he smiling at you? Or do you just get a sense of his presence? Just stay there in that memory for just another moment with Jesus, enjoying his presence, enjoying the moment. And then thank him. Thank him for creating it. Thank him for bringing it to you. Thank him for enjoying it with you. Because he was there and he's here now. And breathe out. And God, we just want to thank you. We want to thank you for all the things in the world. We want to thank you for the internet that we get to connect like this. We want to thank you for the sunshine. I mean, it's been raining all morning and right now there's sunshine coming through. And you know what? I love the rain. I love the rain. It makes me want to just jump in puddles, like a child and just get wet and not worry about it ruining clothes or worrying about being disheveled or, sometimes as adults we get caught up in we want everything to go to a certain plan and we have only limited amount of time and we don't want to have our lives disrupted. But then sometimes there are moments with rain or snow where you just want to go jump in piles of snow or you just want to go stand in the rain and there's something just magical about it, majestic about it, just fun, right? How many of us have been having a lot of fun lately? I mean, I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've had a lot of fun in over a year. Well, it's just the truth. This year has been really hard. And, when you're facing am I gonna die all the time? Or is everything gonna fall apart? Is the world falling apart? Am I ever gonna be able to do this again? Gosh, it's easy to just forget to have fun and just go into survival mode. And survival mode is intense, right? Survival mode is let's just get through this. Let's just slog through it. Let's just, keep our heads down and go, right? But God, we thank you that you also want to bring us moments of joy, that you want to get us through, right? You want to walk us through the valley because you're not going to leave us in the middle, right? You're not just going to abandon us somewhere and be like, oh, I'm out. That's not you, God. And we thank you that you do not abandon us. You never leave us. And sometimes you carry us, right? When we feel like we cannot go anymore, God, you carry us. And sometimes we're like, how the heck did I get through that? You know why? You know how? It was God. God helped us. God brought in a person into our lives to get us through. God himself just bolstered our spirits enough to give us that little bit of energy to keep going, right? To get up that day. And you know what? Sometimes we may have to take a knee. We may have to say, you know what? I don't want to get out of bed today. Or you know what? Today is a day that I just need to watch TV all day because it hurts. You know, and of course with God, there are always other alternatives. We could go for a walk. We could go to the word. We could worship. We could pray. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I felt so down, but then or attacked even, where I felt like negative thoughts, and I turn on worship music and I just let the worship music play and my mind clears. The agitation lifts, the anger lifts, whatever it is. But we have to turn to God, right? Because God can only come in as much as we allow him to. So he may want to help us, but if we've sidelined him and we're like, don't come in because I'm angry or I'm mad or I want to feel this way, then he can't help us, right? And sometimes when we're feeling bad, there's this perverse thing about wanting to sit in it because somehow it feels good or feels right, even though it feels really bad. And in those moments, we have to lay down our pride and invite God in. You know, I had a prayer session the other day where I saw myself as a child and I was going through dark stuff. It was swirling all around me. And Jesus, I had shoved him in the closet and he wanted to help, but I hadn't let him in, right? He can only come in as far as we let him. And so when I reached out my hand to him in this prayer, he came in and dispelled the darkness. And that's what he does. He dispels the darkness. He brings in love and comfort. And so today I felt the word of the prayer was foundation, because our foundation is God. Our foundation is Jesus, right? And in any way, shape, or form that is not true, God, can you please just come in and help us have you be our foundation, right? How can we live our life with you, through you, for you, every moment? Right? Not just the ones where we sit down and pray, not just on Sunday when we go to church or we watch it on TV, not just those moments when we remember, but how can we live every moment from a place of groundedness, firmness, being planted in God. God is the ground beneath our feet. He is our shoes. He is every part of us. He is in every fabric of our being. So God, please help us know what it means for you to be our foundation of life, our foundation of love, our foundation of everything, right? He told me today, oh gosh, what was it? It was really cool. It was something about how we're worshiping all the time. What we're focusing on, we're worshiping, right? And I was like, oh dang, I worship my body, I worship my vitamins, I worship my job, I worship, all of these things because I get caught up in them, and then I want to, it's like I put myself into control because I want to succeed, right? So I'm trying to manipulate reality in all these ways to get what I feel I need rather than turning to God, right? God is at the heart of everything. God is at our foundation. And when we follow God, I bet our lives open up in completely different ways. I bet paths get easier. I bet things can miraculously start to work because God is at the helm, not just us trying to make something happen. This is a hard one for me, guys, because I don't quite know what that means. Right? I do marketing for my job, and it's like, okay, God, I'm supposed to ask you to help me know what to say. And he says, a lot of times I'm working with you and you have inspiration and you have moments, and those are from him. So it's not like we're not working with God all day in and out, but we're not doing it consciously. He is influencing us always. It's just, are we listening? Right? And that's just a whoa thing for me because, so I've been recognizing I'm going through the days, just getting through, just, almost robotically getting things done because I'm supposed to, or because that's what I need to do, or whatever, without really pausing to be like, God, where are you in this moment? Where are you with me? Can you help me? Can you alleviate my stress? Can you alleviate my burdens? God, can you make this easier on me? I mean, hello, I like things easy. Why have I never said, hey, God, can you make this easier on me? Hey, God, can you guide me to the best foods to nurture my body right now? I mean, come on, there are so many levels of what we could do if we paused to think about it. So today, God, we invite you into our lives. We invite you to be our foundation. We invite you to break up anything that is in our lives, that is any programming that is in our brains that is just running on autopilot, God, because we want to break that down so we can hear you, feel you, turn to you in all things, and have you work with us, partner with us, right? Because that's what surrender is. Surrender is partnering with God. He told me that it's not just like, oh, I'm done, I give up, I fail, God, you take over. It's like, no, we're giving up the individual to partner with God. So we're no longer one, we're together, working on something together, right? And how much better is it when you get to do things with someone else, right? When you're doing it all alone, sometimes it's really hard. It's not as much fun. So God, we just invite you into our lives. We invite you to just be the ground beneath our feet, be our rock. Help us, guide us through whatever we're experiencing right now, through this season, through all seasons, God. Help us navigate according to whatever season we are in, because actions are different. Sometimes it's time for rest, sometimes it's time for action. You know, God, so please help us navigate, guide us. If we've gotten off the path or gone astray, God, please gently bring us back. Welcome us back with open arms. You know, let's have a party, God. But please just support us in every way and just bless us. God, we need help, God. Father, please have mercy on us. Have mercy on us in every way, in our bodies, in our minds, in our lives, in the world, God. Have mercy on us. Please, because I can say all the things that I want, that I feel we want, that I feel people want. But God, we need help at the root. You know, all of these things may just be surface things, but if you need to get into our hearts and our minds and the hearts and minds of people out there in the world, God, please come in, reshape our thoughts, reshape our lives, reshape the way we see things, reframe things, take the scales from our eyes and the scales from our ears, because we all want safe homes, safe families. We want families and friends and loved ones and husbands and wives. We want good relationships, good connections. We want prosperity. We want to be able to buy ourselves food and keep our homes heated or cool, have roofs over our head, and be able to buy some nice things for ourselves and for our kids, to be able to give gifts to others. God, we want to be able to love. We want to be able to be fulfilled, God. Fulfill us. Help us do things in alignment with the purpose that you have put in us, with the gifts and skills and talents you have placed in us, God. We want to be fulfilled, so help us, even if it's not our career or our job, help us find ways to act and share these things that you place in us. God, please just bless us on every level. And just continue to speak to us. Help us hear you. Help us feel you. Help us see things that you're trying to show us. Help us turn to you in all things and seek you in the word, in prayer, in worship, in walking in our neighborhood. I don't know, in driving, in anything that we do, God. Help us seek you and help us get insight, wisdom from you. Help us hear you. Help us receive. If we are not good receivers, it doesn't matter what you're giving us, God. So in any way, shape, or form that we have been blocking things that you are sending us, even blocking your love, God, please, we repent and we ask that you help us open up to be better receivers, so that we can enjoy all the things that you are sending our way, because we know, God, that you are sending good things our way. It may not be what we want. That's the thing. It may not be what we're looking at. So God, broaden our perspective to see all the things that you are sending our way, to see all the good, and to share it with others, to share your love and your goodness and your kindness and your generosity in the world so it can spread. God, please bless us. Bless the world. Bless the leaders, God. Even if we don't like them, God, bless them, because at any moment they can turn to you and they can choose you. And that can be leaders of government. That can be leaders of jobs. That can be leaders of gangs. It can be leaders of anything, God. But any person at any moment can make the choice to turn to you. And so, God, please bless all the people. Bless all the leaders, decision makers, public figures, God. Help them feel your presence and hear your voice, God. And just continue to bless us every day with love, with your love and your peace, God. We love you so much, God, and we just ask for more of you in our lives. Amen. Thank you everyone for joining. If you like this, go ahead and follow me on Facebook so you can get updates of when I go live next. And if you like this, share it with your friends so we can keep praying together. It's good to see you. If you have any prayer requests, please fire message me and I will pray with you. And if you have any testimonies, please share them so we can all share them. God is so good. You know, let's just turn to God more and more, and let's just welcome him in and be better receivers. Yes, God. Yes, God. I get that message because, you know, sometimes I may not be a good receiver. So God, please help us all. Just shower us with miracles, God. Break through. Bring away when there doesn't seem to be one. Open doors that need to be open and closed doors that need to be closed. God, we thank you. We just ask for more. We just ask for you to just bring something amazing in our lives this week or this month or this year, whatever it is, God, on your timing according to your will. All right. I hope you have a good rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.